Hello friends, and welcome back to the Brockopp side, and yet another Black Friday has come and gone, and yeah, I got some good stuff again. So yeah, I definitely spent more this year than I did last year, but that was mostly because there were some really good deals on 4K movies this year, so of course I was gonna take full advantage of that. So yeah, we're just here to do another Black Friday Blu-ray haul video. So of course we're going to start up with Best Buy, because that's always where I spend the most, and that was definitely true this year. So before we get into the 4K movies themselves, got a few normal Blu-rays as well. And one thing you'll notice here is that a lot of the things I bought this year actually were upgrades. You know, stuff from like Blu-ray to 4K, DVD to 4K, VHS to 4K. There's a lot of 4K upgrades here this year, but also some stuff I didn't have at all, so let's get into it. So the first thing up here is the Lego Ninjago movie. I totally did not see this in the theater for some reason, and since the Lego movie 2 comes out next year, I want to, see the last Lego movie I haven't seen, and hopefully do reviews of the other two that I have not done. So, glad to pick that up. Okay, so this one might come as a bit of a surprise if you saw my review of this movie, but picked up Teen Titans Go to the Movies, so why the hell did I pick this up? You know, my review was fairly negative of this film, but I feel like I may have come off a little more negative than I meant to in that review, so, and I felt like I should give this movie another chance, and for less than $10, why not? Alright, so next up we got some Christmas stuff, because this is the only time of year I want to buy Christmas movies, because I'm in the mood for it. So got Santa Claus is Coming to Town. I love these stop-motion TV specials, and now I finally have the Blu-rays of some of these, so I can watch them whenever I want. So on top of that, we got Mickey's Once and Twice Upon a Christmas. This was really cool. Only had the VHS of this one, I didn't have this one at all, so some nice holiday upgrades there, you know, stuff like that. Then got Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and Frosty the Snowman. This is not technically a holiday movie, but I love this movie anyway. The Grand Budapest Hotel, only $4, so I saw that and I just immediately had to grab it. Then picked up Home Alone 1 and 2. These I also only had the VHSs of, so I was really desperate to upgrade these. But I was kind of annoyed because I kind of just grabbed these off an end cap on my way to the line, and they were like $10 a piece. And then I got to Walmart 30 minutes later, and they were only $6 a piece. That was so much fun to see, I'll tell you what. So then after that, picked up Tomb Raider, the latest one with Alicia Vikander, and I liked this movie. I thought it was a fun adventure movie, and this was definitely on my list for Black Friday must-grabs, so to speak. Then I picked up Sicario, Day of the Soldado. I still have not seen the first Sicario that I bought last Black Friday, but you know what, I figured I'll just wait and get the second one so that I could watch them back to back, but I am looking forward to checking out this and the first Sicario. Alrighty, boys and girls. So now we move on to the 4K category of my Best Buy haul. So first up is First Blood. Yeah, the Rambo trilogy just got re-released in 4K. They were supposed to have all 3 movies on sale, but I only saw the first one, but it's cool, not a big deal. So then picked up Halloween. Now, I've heard some okay things about this particular 4K transfer. Did I need to buy Halloween in 4K? No, but it just felt right. You know, it felt right to pick up Halloween in 4K. So after that got Wreck-It Ralph. I still had not owned this movie up until last night. And no, I still have not gone to go see Ralph Breaks the Internet yet. I'm gonna go do that next week. And yeah, I was very happy to find out they were releasing this in 4K, so I can just skip a generation and, go to 4K, obviously. So then picked up Man of Steel. I wanted to complete my 4K DCEU collection, because up until last night I had only Batman v Superman, Wonder Woman, and Justice League on 4K, so I figured might as well get the last two. And also because with my Man of Steel Blu-ray, somehow I lost the Blu-ray disc to that one. I think I lost it in a move a couple of years ago, so I needed a new copy of Man of Steel, regardless of 4K or not. Then picked up Hell or High Water. Look forward to checking this out. The Incredible Hulk, because they had this and a couple other 4K re-releases of the MCU movies that I did not have, so I figured, Black Friday, let's upgrade, boys. Then got The Shape of Water. Still have not seen this, and I've been meaning to for months now. So I figured, you know what, just wait till Black Friday and I could get the 4K for cheapskies. So then picked up the XMen Trilogy, 4K, so another upgrade. And then picked up the first two Avengers in 4K. And it's funny because I told myself that if and when Marvel and Disney re-release all the other MCU movies in 4K, that I was not going to buy them individually. I was going to wait for a box set. That didn't last very long. Then got Dunkirk. Was waiting to get this on a good deal as well. I really enjoyed Dunkirk. I got to see it in 70mm in the theater, which was really cool. And yeah, I really like Dunkirk. I'm glad to have it. So then, completing the DC collection, got Suicide Squad. And then also upgraded John Wick Chapter 2, because I have the first one in 4K, but I have the Steelbook of John Wick 2, but that one's not 4K. So now, they're all matchy-matchy. Hooray. And then picked up Annihilation. I saw this in the theater when it came out. I actually got to see it in an advanced screening, and I meant to do a review of it, but I think I shot footage of that, and I ended up not liking it, and just never got around to re-shooting it. And for some reason, only Best Buy was carrying the 4K, so I was waiting to pick it up at Best Buy for a good price. And I can't wait to rewatch this movie. It was really good. And then the last thing I picked up was Hook. Yeah, I only had the DVD of this, so again, it was another upgrade. And I figured, you know what? I really like this movie. May not be Spielberg's #1 greatest movie ever, but I still really like Hook. And I got the 4K, so good shit. Okay, well, I spent like $340 at Best Buy, which I did not mean to spend that much there, so the rest of my pickups were a lot smaller, but it was okay, because there were only a couple of things I wanted anyhow. So moving on to Walmart, picked up Scrooged. I think this just got re-released on Blu-ray, so it was cool to pick that up. The original, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Okay, so also picked up Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Now, I'm kind of annoyed by this because the ad said that the 4K was going to be on sale for $8 like the Blu-ray was, but I couldn't find it at Walmart, and I actually hesitated to pick it up at Best Buy, because no, it's cool, I can get the 4K at Walmart for half that. Then I just got the Blu-ray, but it's not really the end of the world for me, because this movie sucked. But I wanted it anyway, because completionisms and all that. And then picked up the Alien Quadrilogy, so it's got Alien, Aliens, Alien 3, and Alien Resurrection. I've only seen the first two, so now I can finally rewatch all of them and finally get better into these movies than I've been wanting to. So the last thing I picked up from Walmart was actually not a movie. So a couple weeks ago, my sister, out of the blue, texted me and was like, "Hey, we have a PS4 in our house that we're not using. You want it?" So then I was just like, well, yeah, if you're just getting rid of it, I'll take it. So luckily the timing is pretty good. It's still got a few more days so it's gonna actually show up, but I figured since I was going Black Friday shopping, this would be the good time to at least pick up one game. I also needed a controller, but that was not from Walmart. So the one game I picked up was Batman Arkham Knight. I have been dying to play this game for the last 3 freaking years. I absolutely love the Arkham games, and it's just been bugging me that I could not have played this game yet, and I still have to wait a few more days to play it. But I'm very happy to finally have Arkham Knight. I plan to get Spider-Man PS4 as well eventually, but that was not on sale, otherwise I would have bought that last night as well. So last but somewhat not least, I went to Target and I bought the least amount of stuff there. So going with the Batman PS4 game, actually picked up a PS4 Controller, because for some reason the PS4 that my sister is giving to me for free is not coming with a controller, so I had to buy one, which is pretty good timing because these were on sale for like $40 when they were originally $60. Why do controllers cost so much money? But there was only really one real thing I wanted from Target anyhow, and that was Season 2 of Stranger Things, and this is actually the 4K release, and yeah, and it's also in this cool VHS style packaging, but it's a little different because it's more of a clamshell type thing. You got the really cool VHS in there and some behind the scenes photos. I'm actually kind of annoyed because I did not even know this was going to be released until a couple of weeks ago, and I was looking it up online for several weeks before that, be like, hey, when the hell is this coming out? Because if I knew sooner when it was coming out, I would have bought it first day and done a review of it, and that would have been kind of fun. But it's not a big deal, and this was also only $5 off, so it was $25, which kind of sucks because Season 1 was on sale last year for only $10. But it's cool, I have it now, and it's in this really cool packaging, so it's all good. So yeah, that's my entire Black Friday haul for 2018. I'm not quite sure how much this compares quantity-wise to last year, but I definitely spent a lot more because of the 4Ks, but it's cool. You know, I saved up $400 for the last few weeks, you know, donating blood and stuff, so pretty much none of it came out of pocket, so that was totally cool. That's what I like about Black Friday, is if I can save up enough money that's not from my savings account or anything, I can just go crazy buying movies and know that I can still pay my bills. So it's all good. I am very satisfied with what I got. There were a couple little things I really wanted to get but couldn't find, or at least not at a good price, so I had to pass on a couple of things, but like I said, for the most part, good shit, and my 4K collection just got a little extra beefy. So that's good. So that's my complete Black Friday haul for 2018. If you guys went Black Friday shopping and got some cool shit, let me know about it down below, and we'll see you on the Brockopp side.